Hi everybody, Matt here again, and welcome to Finish Off Friday. So, I'm just going to take you through the figures that I finished off last night, and these are from Bloody Miniatures. These are the English Civil War range from Bloody Miniatures. Okay. Now these are metal figures. At the moment, he's got about 16 different types of figures on his website of Bloody Miniatures. And I bought 2 lots of the dismounted troopers. Okay, so they've all got their carbines, apart from a couple that have got pistols with the carbine slung over the back. A couple have got hats, mostly got helmets. I'm going to use these as my dismounted dragoons. So I'm going to use these as a squad, a unit of dismounted dragoons, because I just think they look absolutely fantastic. They're really nice. Really nice sculpts. Okay, as I say, they're metal. They've got the same kind of level of detail that I would expect with a with plastic figures. They're so well sculpted. He's done a brilliant job on these Bloody Miniatures. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of see the level of detail there on these. They are superb. I just hope I've done them justice with my painting, really, because you kind of get them out and you kind of clean them up, and when you've primed them, they look wonderful. So I just hope I haven't ruined them with my painting skill. So, but I think I've done a fairly good job, hopefully, as I say so myself. There's a guy with his sword and his pistol, with his carbine slung over his back when he's riding. Okay, another guy with his carbine at the ready. Okay. Powder pouch. The boots are great, aren't they? I love the riding boots, the look of leather on the riding boots. As I say, absolutely wonderful sculpting by the guy at Bloody Miniatures. I'm not sure I know his name, actually. I should know his name, shouldn't I? Apologies for that. Maybe I'll put it in the details afterwards. Got another guy here with his gun, and I put I think one or two actually presenting their gun to the enemy. So I've got that guy there. Okay. Yep. So this is what I finished last night. So this was my finish up Friday, or finish off Friday. Okay. Now you'll notice what I've done. I've put a little bit of purple detail there on them. Okay, on the shoulders. A little bit of purple detail on the shoulders, and the reason I've done that on the caps on the shoulders, and also on the hats on a couple of others. Actually, I need to finish the hats off. I need to put a little bit of colour around the top of the hat there. But yeah, a little bit of purple on the shoulders and on the hats. The reason I've done this is I'm going to use these guys as part of my force, my regiment for Lord Brooke. So these are going to be Lord Brooke's regiment. Okay, purple was the colour of the coats of his infantry, and so I've kind of extended that into the dragoon unit, and this dragoon unit will be part of his regiment. Okay, so this is going to be part of Lord Brooke's regiment. So I'm hoping to expand, well, not hoping, I will expand my English Civil War regiments, my English Civil War army, into a couple more regiments, because I've discovered, after looking online at some of the regiments of the other guys, I just don't have a big one. Okay, it's a bit, my regiment is very small. I bought a starter battalion box at the start of lockdown last year, during the first lockdown, and I painted it up, and I thought that was enough. I thought that was easily enough. Okay, it gave me pretty much 2 regiments and a load of horse, and I've got 4 cannons, so I've got enough guns, I think. Okay, enough cannons. I just don't have enough pikemen and musketeers at the moment, so I'm going to paint up another battalion box, another starter battalion, and I'm going to paint those up as Lord Brooke's regiment, and probably the Earl of Essex as well. I've already got a Hutchinson's regiment, okay, and I've got Philip Skippen's regiment as well. So I've got a couple of distinct regiments, but I think I need 2 more regiments, alright, just to add to what I've already got. So that'll probably work out as probably at least 2 battalions, and then add the cavalry as a 3rd battalion, and maybe a battalion of Forlorn Hope as well, which I might add these guys to. I might add the Dragoons and the Firelock Storming Party, and put those together into a Forlorn Hope battalion. Okay, so that is what I was working on last night and what I was finishing off with. And as I say, I'm going to use, even though they're just called dismounted troopers on the website, I'm going to use them as dragoons, as dismounted dragoons. So once I've got I also bought some horses for now. Empress, it's got basically a guy standing holding horses. I'm going to use those as well, and add them to the mounted dragoons that I've already got. Okay, but I just thought they look so good. They're just such fantastic figures that I just can't wait to kind of get them on the battlefield. Okay, so hopefully you get some sort of sense about how they look. Yeah, so I would definitely go to Bloody Miniatures and pick some up. Like I say, it does several different poses. There's these guys with their carbines. There are a Forlorn Hope set, which have all got halbards. There's a group called the Mortuary Men, which are kind of character figures with swords and pistols. And then there's a group called the Pistoliers, which have got swords, carbines and pistols as well. So there's some quite sort of very characterful looking groups that you could probably use as command bases. Okay, so just one last thing before I go. I also ended up buying a load of these boxes from Warbases. Now Warbases now putting these boxes together, okay, so that we can start to use them with our really useful boxes. Hopefully you get a sense of that there. These basically slot inside the really useful boxes, as you can see. This is a 9 litre one, yeah, or 9L as it's called, and these are actually really useful. They're more useful than the really useful boxes, in fact. Okay, they come in packs like this. Okay, just they're cut MDF. You just glue them together with something like Gorilla Glue. Yeah, so get your Gorilla Glue, glue them together. Just end up looking like this. Job's a good one. Okay, yep. Slot them into your really useful boxes, and then you can get your figures inside. And what it tends to do then is you're saving more space as well, because what you're doing is you're not just putting these inside for more storage, you're actually creating more space. Because if I put these at the bottom of this box without these kind of layers, they would fill the bottom, and they wouldn't, you know, the space above it would just be completely lost space. But as it is at the moment, I've got the smaller ones at the bottom, probably 28mm and slightly larger, and then the ones with the banners, the cavalry with the banners, and the lances, etc. Yeah, which is slightly taller. They go in this box. I think this box is 66mm height. Yeah, and the medium one is 48mm height. All right, so that you can basically get your average size 28mm figures into these, and then your command bases, your banners, your cavalry, that kind of thing will fit into these. Yeah, now you can see they're sticking out the top, but that's okay because I've got a bit of space at the top of the really useful box, which gives me space to use them. Okay, so there you can see all my archers and my spearmen and some of my knights, and there's my command bases and some of my knights as well on the other side. So they really are practical, they really are useful, as well as you'd expect. Okay, and they slot together. If you can see like these ridges on the top, when I put it down into the base, they just drop into place. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So you can see at the side, yeah, they've just slotted in, and you can see at the top, there we go, yeah, there's plenty of room in there for a banner carrier. Okay, and then you just stick the top back on. So yeah, so excellent. So as I say, these are my Baron's War figures in there. So my Byzantines mixed in with my my Western Knights. Okay, guys with the banners there. Okay, yeah. So I would, if you've got really useful boxes, I would suggest getting hold of some of these dividers, some of these sectional pieces. Okay, they're not expensive at all. They're quite cheap from Warbases, but I'd probably get in quick, because I think a lot of people are probably buying these at the moment because we've all discovered just how useful they are. Like I say, this is a 9L box. I think they'll fit in a 9L box and a 4L box, but they won't fit in the bigger 11L box. Alright, because it's too wide. So if you are going to go away and buy a load of really useful boxes before you buy these sections, I would buy 9Ls and 4Ls. Okay, I think 9Ls are the best because you get the most space, and I find that 9Ls fit on my shelves the best. Okay, my 11Ls, I've got a lot of 11Ls. 11Ls are still perfect for anything with very long pikes, like English Civil War or Landsknechts, those kinds of things. So the 11Ls still work quite well for that. Okay, but yeah, so that is it. So that is basically what I did last night. I finished off the dismounted troopers, which are going to be my dragoons, and I glued together the inserts for the really useful boxes from Warbases. Okay, so I was quite busy last night. Obviously I haven't done these ones yet. Okay, they're the smaller ones. I'm not sure, I can't remember what width they are. So I say, these are 66, these are 48. Okay, and these are smaller. The small ones, you won't be able to stand a 28mm figure. It'll come above one of these. Okay, these will probably be just for kind of storing smaller bases, and also things like maybe your dice and stuff like that. But that's why I only bought 2 of those. I thought they wouldn't be quite as useful as the medium-sized ones and the large ones. Okay, right. Okay, thanks guys. So that is it for today, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been up to, and I'll let you go now. So take care, bye.